All right, man. Detroit Lions eliminated from playoff contention. Seattle Seahawks defeat the loss. I mean, yeah, they defeat the Los Angeles Rams and Quadre Diggs to get the last pick. Baker Mayfield looked like he probably underthrew that. Um, um, but yeah, I ain't putting no faith in them. The Seahawks losing that, the Rams winning that game. I don't trust Baker. I don't trust Baker Mayfield for one. So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it came down to. Went to overtime. Baker Mayfield pretty much underthrew the ball. That's what pretty much what it was. Underthrew Vance Joseph, and had he made that throw, you know, that probably would have been the game. He underthrew him. So, I mean, it is what it is. We can go back and forth about it all day, but you can't start 1-6 as the Lions and expect to make the playoffs. You can't expect to do that. So at the end of the day, hopefully, they continue this momentum versus Green Bay and they carry it out for the rest of the season. But we didn't deserve to make it. We had an opportunity to beat Seattle head up. We didn't do it. Came back, bit us in the ass, and somehow Green Bay still in it. Life sucked. So yup. I mean, it's poetic justice that a guy we traded away, one of our best defenders, homegrown. We drafted him out of Texas. Started off as a nickel, went to a safety type of nickel position. They came back, he made a pick. Quinn Trisha's still hunting us, trading away our talent. Our talent's still out there making plays. I mean, what was the safety over there? He got traded. They got traded from New York. Jamal, forget his name. He outplaying him. They pay him a bunch of money. Quadre been one of the best, ever since we really moved him to safety. And they missed a kick for regulation. They made before regulation. They made this kick. So, our 1-6 start bit us in the ass. And that's the best way you can put it. And now they hoping on us to beat Seattle. I mean, to beat Green Bay, which I can care less about at this point. You can care less about it. You can care less about it, bro. I mean, we already back in draft talk mode again, and it's messed up, dog, because we know we can't start 1-6, right? And you hope that that momentum from last season carried over this season, but it didn't. It didn't. It did not carry over from last season. But I feel like the momentum of last year was pretty much I looked at it as teams was overlooking us and they was looking past us. Like, oh, these the Lions, bro. They ain't gonna do shit. These the Lions. So I mean, come on, we gonna beat the Lions. And they were overlooking us. So, but also we did come into this season with a lot of injuries. We did. We came into this season with a lot of injuries. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's a meaningless game, but I don't think it's hollow with Green Bay. I don't think it's hollow. I think you want to set the tone next year, and that's what you want to do. You want to set the tone. Hopefully that momentum roll over into the offseason and roll over moving forward. But you knew you couldn't depend on Baker Mayfield. And that's what it is. We knew we couldn't depend on Baker Mayfield. So, but I mean, it is what it is. Green Bay probably get in, and I mean, we look to continue to build a juggernaut. But the one thing that put us behind the A ball this season was injuries. That's what it was, injuries. I told y'all Jared Goff had to be the single most important player this year. And then behind him was Levi Nazorki, and Nazorki injured. That position, that 3 technique position you needed, or that interior lineman position, you needed to get pressure from there. We didn't get pressure there all season. For the most part, here and there, we got pressure there. So yeah, and then he starts talking about his backup, Josh Pascal, who's going to be utility cross the line, injured. Charles Harris injured. Kaminsky get injured. Romeo Core coming to the season injured. Julian Core came into the season injured. Too many injuries. Tracy Walker going out injured. Jeff Okuda played well. I think he got injured towards the second half of the season. So yeah, I think he got injured in the second half. So, I think he wasn't the same, but I expect Okuda to have a big year next year. Second year coming off the Achilles. So that's what I expect. But yeah, I didn't really bank on Baker Mayfield coming and doing nothing. Mason making trouble. Come on, buddy. So I didn't really count on him coming and doing much, man. Mr. Mason, Mr. Mason, Mr. Mason, Mr. Mason. But yeah, but I mean it is what it is. But Quadre Diggs biting us in the ass. That's poetic justice, bro. The horrors of Quinn Trisha still is haunting us. Still haunting us. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, just moving forward, it's just it's about evaluating where your holes are, and can you upgrade your strengths? Can you upgrade your weaknesses? What's important and stuff? And they got a lot of capital coming into this off season. They got not just a lot of capital, they got some money coming to this off season, which I don't feel like they should be in a rush to spend it either. And that's my humble opinion. And some people could disagree or agree with me. I'm not here to say I'm right and you wrong. But yeah, we'll see. But Baker Mayfield couldn't cut it. I don't expect nothing less. He should be, designated to be in the backup quarterback in this league. And that's the God honest truth. So that's what he should be. But like I said before, we can't start off 1-6 and turn around and point the finger. You can't. You can't start off 1-6 and turn around and point the finger, bro. We gotta get off to a better start next season. I think the bad start was due to bad coaching, being too aggressive on fourth down, putting the defense in a messed up position. It was too many injuries in general. It was too many injuries, but we'll go through a live season review probably Tuesday. I'm a little bit under the weather. Maybe tomorrow. You never know. So we get to a live season review. I do a video version of it too. So maybe a video version tomorrow, live version maybe Tuesday or something, man. I do appreciate y'all for tapping in. Shout out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal link tree. The first link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.